What up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy DMV back with another one.
JG about to let y'all know how we rep the Cowboys out here in the DMV.
What up, Cowboys Nation? We got a grudge match this week, and I am excited. We have the Dallas Cowboys versus the Seattle Seahawks, but it's not necessarily a grudge match for what you think. This right here is something that nobody's really talking about, but trust me, it is personal. We got Kris who was fired by the Seattle Seahawks last year. This is the architect of the Legion of Boom. There's nobody left from the Legion of Boom. Earl Thomas is out with an injury. Richard Sherman cut with the 49ers. You got Cam Chancellor retiring. And then they had guys like Lane playing corner or Browner or whoever. But nobody is there anymore. This is the Legion of question marks for Seattle. Now, a lot of people know that they still have Russell Wilson, and they very well do. But this is not the same type of identity that team was that Kris helped build. And I believe in this offseason, Seattle decided that they wanted to go a different direction. And they fired Kris who was instrumental in that Super Bowl run and instrumental in them being good for a while. But they decided that it was just not good enough what was going on. And I believe what ruffled a lot of feathers was the play heard around the world when Seattle decided to pass on the goal line in that situation where most people believe they should have just given the ball to Marshawn Lynch. But that play right there ruffled a lot of feathers amongst the defense and the offense. And once that happened, once you had so many contracts out there, high contracts, so many guys fighting and squabbling amongst each other, they had to make some changes. And they decided to go in the favor of, your young quarterback, which makes a lot of sense. But where does that leave guys like Kris Richard? Where does that leave Richard Sherman? Those guys were out looking for work in the offseason. Now, you better believe that that's personal. Because if I helped you win a Super Bowl, if I helped create an identity, I'm going to feel some type of way, especially if I am facing you in the playoffs. Now, there's been a lot of reports that Kris Richard has secured a couple of head coaching jobs. I know that Stephen Jones talked on it, and he has confirmed it. I believe that there's 3 of them. But keep this in mind. He put those off for this week, for the Seattle matchup. You better believe this thing is personal, man. And me personally, being an ex-player, being a coach right now, I know all about what it means to play against people that you love. An organization of people that you love, but you're separate from. Being across the sideline. I know what that's like. And you take this week a little bit differently than you would take any other week. I'm almost certain that if Kris Richard couldn't win any other week, he wants to win this week in the playoffs where it matters, putting that staff over there, putting that front office over there in check and letting them know that you guys made a mistake letting me go. And I just can't wait for Saturday night because, a lot of questions will be answered. We're going to find out. Now, I know in the first matchup, it could have been just as personal, but when it's win or go home and that's on the line, that's something completely different. There will be nothing held back. We're trying to win. They're trying to win. And I believe things come full circle, and knowing everything that happened in the offseason with Earl Thomas trying to get him in Dallas, and then us bringing Kris Richard over, this was bound to happen, and it's happening this Saturday night. Again, I can't wait. I can't wait. So let me know what you guys think, man. Why has this not been talked about? Why has this been kept under wraps? This right here is absolute fireworks, man. But make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell each time I come out with content. All right, guys. Peace.
JG about to let y'all know how we rep the Cowboys out here in the DMV.